How to install a water filter T-style sediment trap. First, find a good section of pipe in the horizontal position. The valve's got to be mounted horizontally. Also note that on the valve it says in and out. You have to install it going with the flow of water. So in would be the inlet where your water's coming from, either your well or backflow preventer. Out would be where it's heading towards. Next, you're going to need a permanent marker and tape measure. Take your tape measure and measure the filter body. This is important because you're going to have to cut out a section of pipe to get the filter to sit squarely and firmly on the pipe. Next, measure on your pipe. Mine was 2.5 inches, so I'm going to measure a good wide spot of 2.5 inches where I can cut out to install my filter. Next, using a sharp pair of PVC cutters, go ahead and cut out that 2.5 inches for your filter body to sit. Yours may be different depending on which filter body you have. Also, it's important to note to shut the water off before you begin doing this. Once you have cut both sides, go ahead and let the water drain out before getting your glue and primer ready. As you're waiting for that last bit of water to run out, go ahead and inspect your cuts to make sure they're straight and square. Next, go ahead and get your cleaner and clean your pipe. This is probably one of the most important parts. Go ahead and clean both sides and the inside of the fitting. Even though it's new, it could still have contaminants from the factory. So go ahead and get a good dollop of that in there. After you've thoroughly cleaned the pipe, go ahead and get your glue. Now, there's no shortage of glue. I prefer to use rain or shine because it always gives me a good seal. Make sure to get it on both the fitting and the pipe itself. I like to go around 2 or 3 times to really make sure I have a good layer of it. You kind of got to work fast with this because it is glue after all. Go both sides all the way around. Make sure to definitely get around the bottom of the pipe. That's where most people forget and run into problems. Go ahead and get your sediment trap now. Make sure your filter is set up where the water is coming in one side and out the other the way it's supposed to be. Go ahead and slide it on. Make sure you go till it's firm and tight where it's pushed all the way in. Do the same thing for the other side. Once that's complete, go ahead and pick up the clear filter body and the flush out valve. You'll notice that it's threaded on one side and it's threaded on both sides of that valve. Using some Teflon plumber's tape, go in a counterclockwise motion and wrap those threads. Keep plenty of tension on there. You want to get 3 or 4 good spiral wraps on there that are completely tight when you're done. This is going to help it seal so you won't have any drips or drabs or leaks right there at the fitting. Once you are confident you got a good wrap of Teflon tape on there, grab the flush out valve and tighten it. Don't over tighten it. Just go hand tight and then a little bit extra. Don't over tighten it. That's where most people crack these things. Remember, it is plastic on plastic here. Plus you just put tape on it, so it doesn't need to be super, super tight. Go ahead and take the whole piece and screw it into your filter body. Again, do not over tighten this. You just want to go as tight as you can with one hand. You should never have to put a wrench or a pair of pliers on it. Once you get it tight, go